In Focus Kentucky continues, and in October, Americans observe National Disability Employment Awareness Month by paying tribute to the accomplishments of the men and women living with disabilities. And here in our state, Republican State Senator Carroll of Paducah has been recognized for his efforts on behalf of Kentuckians with disabilities. And Senator Carroll, he's joining me right now from Frankfort. And Senator, welcome to In Focus Kentucky.
It's good to be here this morning.
Hey, happy to hear that. I want to talk with you about some of your efforts to address this particular topic in the state legislature. How did you get interested and inspired to want to file several bills over the years related to improving access to various services and efforts for people who are living with disabilities here in the Commonwealth?
Well, for me, this is personal on a couple different levels. My wife and I have an adult child with disabilities. Maggie has cerebral palsy and intellectual disability, and so we know the struggles that families go through, and we know the struggles that she's had, and how important it is as a family to ensure that your child has a great quality of life, and take steps to make sure that they are exposed to as much of life as possible and live as normal of life as possible. So I see it from that angle. And then also I spent 15 years as the CEO of Easter Seals West Kentucky in Paducah, which is an organization affiliate, one of 60, 70 throughout the country that provides services for developmentally disabled children and adults. So a lot of years spent advocating, and providing services, and then 11 years that I've been here in the Senate, carrying several bills to improve those services, improve the lives of those individuals.
And I want to talk with you about one of those bills from this year's 2025 session, Senate Bill 103, that was signed into law, and it actually has goals of improving transparency and accountability within the Kentucky Office of Vocational Rehabilitation to better serve individuals with disabilities. Tell us more about this legislation, this bill, and why you felt it was needed.
Well, this bill came as a result of some struggles within the Office of Vocational Rehabilitation. There were steps that they were taking with providers, and not really giving providers notice or input in a lot of ways, and just not a lot of structure within the office. There were some rate changes for providers, some processes that changed, and it was a struggle for providers to get through. And then a few months after some of the rate changes, some pay raises within OVR, which were badly needed for retention purposes, we discovered that the Office of Vocational Rehabilitation was freezing services for all new clients due to financial shortfalls, and that's where we stand right now as a state. Those with disabilities that are waiting for services from the Office of Vocational Rehabilitation, they go through assessments and then they're put on a waiting list.
And what are some of those immediate next steps that you see happening? Are you suggesting additional oversight over the OVR?
Really good question. Right now, we're working with Secretary Link and his staff, and with OVR, and we know that there is a federal payment that is coming soon. And first, they will cover the cost of existing services through OVR, and if there are remaining funds through this federal installment, then the plan is to hopefully open up some slots for level 1, level 2 individuals who are the most severe. So possibly bring some new folks in for services. And there was an issue that was also discovered in recent months with the regulations. And as the regulations are written, the federal government said that our level 1 and level 2 individuals, due to the language in the regulations, are really one level. So they're all included into one group, which creates a problem when you start opening up slots. So we're working with the cabinet to get an emergency reg through the process. I know Secretary Link is working on that, and as soon as that is complete, it will come to the legislature, and I'll be working with our regulation committee, oversight committee, and helping to get that passed, and then hopefully we'll be able to get some services started for some new folks in hopefully several weeks.
Well, some really good information, Senator, and we look forward to continue to monitor this and then bring you back on the program in the future to see other updates related to this topic. And we appreciate your time today.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to recognize this population. They are an important population for our workforce needs in the Commonwealth, and we want to do all we can to support them. And I appreciate you all taking the time to bring this to the public's attention.